Hi guys, Reviewz here, bringing you this game review of Kirby's Dream Land. This game, along with Super Mario Land and Tetris, was one of the free games I got for the Game Boy years ago. I liked playing this game because it was easy to pick up and play, had an instantly recognisable character, and didn't take itself too seriously. Well, I hope you enjoy this review of Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy. Kirby's Dream Land is a platforming video game developed by HAL Laboratory and published by Nintendo for the Game Boy in 1992. Kirby's Dream Land was developed by Masahiro Sakurai and was intended to be a simple game for new gamers, as well as the first game in the franchise that would introduce many conventions of the series, such as Kirby's floatability. However, the trademark copy ability wouldn't appear until Kirby's Adventure for the NES. In the game, Kirby, a resident of Dreamland, must go on a quest to stop King Dedede, who has stolen all of the food from the inhabitants of Dreamland. The game plays like many other platformers of the late 80s and early 90s, where Kirby must use his natural abilities, as well as occasional items to progress through the game and get to the end of each level. After players accumulate a certain number of points, an extra life is granted, similar to other games like Super Mario Bros., where collecting 100 coins would gain an extra life. After beating the game once, the player can choose to play the extra game mode by pressing up, A and select on the title screen. The extra game mode plays very similar to the main game, featuring the same story, but with more difficult enemies and bosses. After completion of that mode, the player is given access to the config mode, which has cheats like increasing the number of hit points and extra lives. Kirby was originally a dummy character the developers used until they could create a more sophisticated design. However, the developers liked the design so much that it was retained. Kirby was originally called Po until he was renamed Kirby after the Kirby brand of vacuum cleaners. During the development of Dreamland, which at the time was known as Twinkle Po, Kirby's colour had not been yet decided upon, with Sakurai wanting him to be pink, while Shigeru Miyamoto wanting him to be yellow. Eventually, Nintendo made the decision for Kirby to be pink, though later games have depicted Kirby as having a wide variety of colours, including yellow. As a result, when the game was released in Japan, Kirby was presented in his standard pink, although the grayscale visuals of the Game Boy caused some confusion with the North American box art, presenting a white Kirby instead. However, if the game is played on a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance, the player is allowed to choose between several colour palettes, as is the case for all monochrome Game Boy cartridges. The music for the game was composed by Jun Ishikawa, a regular composer on the Kirby series, with several melodies reappearing in other games like the Super Smash Bros. Series. Due to the technical limitations of the Game Boy, the melodies had to be kept simple. However, I think this is part of the charm of the music. There is nothing complicated here, just memorable tunes that perfectly fits the world Kirby lives in. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm a big fan of platformers, and I really enjoy the simplicity of the gameplay that Kirby's Dream Land has to offer. The standard point A to point B style of gameplay may be formulaic, but the majority of side-scrollers during the late 80s and early 90s followed this pattern, and to use a saying, if it's not broken, why fix it? Sakurai wanted to create a game that was suitable for novice gamers, and with its colourful characters, storybook visuals, delightful melodies, and simple gameplay, he has done just that. The extra game mode gives added replay value and provides the player with another reason to beat the game. Another big plus is Kirby himself. What's not to love about this guy? His appearance may be targeted more towards the female demographic, but Nintendo has proven time and again that the seemingly simple characters prove to be the most memorable and have great charms, such as Mario and Donkey Kong. The thing I don't like about this game is that there is no save function or save files. When you lose all of your lives or reset the Game Boy, that's it. You have to start from the beginning again. It would be incredibly frustrating to get to a point in the game, get beaten, and have to start from the beginning. You can check out my gaming rewind on the Kirby series to see how the franchise developed. Kirby's Dream Land is a wonderfully charming game to play and can be enjoyed by everyone. Well, that was my review on Kirby's Dream Land. If you like what you saw, please leave a comment in the section below and share your memories on Kirby's Dream Land. Rate this video, and if you like my work, please subscribe to my channel. Well, until next time, peace out guys.